Hey YouTube, what is up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor and I am a nursing student who is going into my second semester. I'm really scared, but it'll be fun. Anyways, for today's video, I was just thinking back the other day. It was around this time last year that I was in the process of getting my vaccines and my physical and all of the things that I needed in order to get into the nursing program. So for today's video, I wanted to share with my pre-nursing students and my incoming nursing students what to do after you've been accepted into nursing school. So if you want to watch and find out more about that, stay tuned. So let me add a little disclaimer, side note. These were the requirements that were for my school. Each school may be a little bit different, but for the most part, these things are typical for all nursing schools. So yeah, just keep that in mind. The first big thing that I wasn't really expecting when I came into nursing school was the amount of shots that I would have to get. And basically, once you've been accepted into nursing school, you obviously have a clinical portion. And in order to stay safe and keep yourself protected from all the diseases that you can come in contact with, you have to get a series of vaccines and or show that you're vaccinated with certain diseases.
What I meant to say is vaccinated against certain diseases, not vaccinated with certain diseases. I hope you don't have Hepatitis B and all those crazy things. So
the biggest shocker, I guess, to me was the Hepatitis B vaccine. And basically Hep B, you have 3 doses. One at 1 month, one at 3 months, and one at 6 months. So it takes a long time to get that done. And so if you find out that you're in nursing school, either A, do a titer and see if you are still immune for that vaccine, or B, get started on that right away, because like I said, it takes up to 6 months to get that done and it can be a drug. But other shots that you will need include MMR, TDAP, the flu vaccine, Hepatitis B obviously, and I can't really think of any other ones, but if I do, I will leave them down below in the description box. After getting all of your vaccines, you will also have to get a physical, a background check, and a drug test. Yes, those are the 3 things. So for the physical, it's just literally like a head to toe physical. If you can lift 50 pounds, you know, they check all of your body systems to make sure that you're healthy. The background check basically screens your criminal history and just anything that may be alarming to the nursing school. A little side note for this, if you are someone who has a criminal conviction or felony, misdemeanor, DUI, whatever, definitely announce it to your nursing school or to your nursing coordinator, just so that they know before they run your background check that you have criminal activity. The only reason is because even though you may be accepted into the nursing school, what really counts is the hospital that you do your clinicals at. So if you've been accepted into the nursing school and you have some type of criminal activity and the hospital gets that information and finds out, they may not let you do clinicals at that hospital. So just be aware of that. I know people make mistakes and sometimes things happen, but definitely keep that in mind that it's not necessarily always the nursing school's choice, decision, but the hospital's decision as to whether or not they will let you do clinicals there. The only reason why I'm saying this is because during my orientation, I clearly remember the nursing coordinator just saying that people have been kicked out of the program because they can't get their clinical hours, and even if it was years and years and years ago, those things still affect everything. So fingers crossed none of you guys have any crazy things in your background check. Okay. And last but not least, you will need a drug test. For my school, it was a urine drug test. You just pee into a cup and give them your warm pee and they check it and clean. If you do drugs, which I do not condone and hopefully none of you guys do, just quit them, don't do them, because it will show on your drug test. And so after you've got all of your drug tests and background check and vaccines and all of that, now comes the fun part, which is basically getting all of your materials for nursing school. So obviously some of the big things that you will need are your textbooks, your stethoscope, your scrubs, and other miscellaneous things, but the biggies are gonna be those things. So textbooks, I will say, are very, very, very expensive. In total, I wanna say I probably spent around $1,200 on just textbooks alone. And that's like with me bargaining and finding things off of Amazon. So once you find out you've gone into nursing school, definitely try to save money for those textbooks because, girl, they ain't cheap. Not at all. Next, you will need a stethoscope. I currently have the Littmann 3 or something like that, and it works amazing. I definitely recommend Littmann, but you will need a stethoscope for your lab, for your clinicals, so get a stethoscope. It'll be so much fun. And then just all of your other materials. For me, I have a clinical bag, clinical binder, a bunch of just like clinical things, pen lights, all that stuff. I'll probably make a separate video on what's in my clinical bag, and so that way you guys know what you need for clinical. So that is about it. I hope this video was useful to you guys, and hope you enjoyed. My camera and battery always likes to die as I'm doing a video, so I gotta run because my camera is about to die and I don't want this video to just cut off randomly. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time.